And online with us is UFO Phil. Phil, how are you?
I'm doing just fine. I'm doing fine now.
Good. Nice to have you with us. Explain to we understand that you claim to be abducted by aliens
daily,
frequently. Yeah, good ones and bad ones. What's the difference?
The difference between the good aliens and the bad aliens?
Yeah.
Can you keep a secret?
Well, as much as we can. I mean, hey, nobody.
It's just between you and
three
me.
of us. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the good aliens are blue and the bad aliens are red.
Ah, gotcha.
What about the
That's
gray?
how you know.
What about the often publicized gray aliens?
Yeah, the gray aliens are usually, they were either blue at one time or red at one time, and they got a little sick. And so it's hard to tell. They're very deceptive.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay, they're very destructive. Now, how did, do you get kidnapped, not as kidnapped, abducted, as you said, on a daily basis?
Yeah, they usually give me Sundays off, but mostly it's about 5 or 6 times a week, and you can use the word kidnapped now when you refer to the bad aliens because that's basically what they do. They just take you without warning.
Take you without warning, and where do they take you from?
Well, they take me from my bedroom.
Really?
Oh.
From your bedroom, okay.
Okay, all right.
And what, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what do they do with you and how long do they keep you when they take you?
Well, I mean, if it's the good aliens we're talking about, they will take me as long as they want. It's actually a very enjoyable experience. They'll phone you ahead of time and let you know that they're coming, and you can schedule it out. You know, they'll say, "We want to abduct you tonight. What are you doing around midnight?" And then you can, if it works for you, you can go. And it's more like a vacation. I mean, you get to see a lot of different things.
What do they take you up into their craft, or how does it work?
Yes, that's correct. I have been to the planet Zaxxon. It's very beautiful.
What's the name of the planet?
Usually they'll... Go ahead.
I say, what's the name of the planet again?
Zaxxon with a Z.
Zaxxon, okay.
Yeah, it's very beautiful there. Now, normally the bad aliens, they don't like you to see their planet. They don't want you to be able to glean too much information about them, so they will keep you aboard the craft in a isolated area.
Mm-hmm.
Now, has anyone been around when this happened? Have you planned to have some people be observers to sort of back you up on this?
Well, I did. Now, when I used to live up in Washington State, I had built a sort of compound, and I had begun to gather, to assemble a large group of people. We had, I think, at one time, over 100 people that were living there on the compound with me. Now, part of that was so that we could build kind of an army, which is what the good aliens wanted us to do, and the other was so that we would have some witnesses and some other people who would be observing these experiences. The problem is that when the federal government showed up, they all clammed up and said they never saw anything. Now, I know for a fact that they had witnessed several abductions, and a few of them had been taken aboard the craft, but see, when it got down to it, they wouldn't admit to it.
Now, Phil, why is it if the aliens are being this open with you, where you can almost put them on a schedule, why haven't they made themselves known to the rest of the world, or at least more of the scientific community?
Well, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to use me because I have this musical ability, and they want me to make these songs about what they're trying, the message that they're trying to spread. And so we're trying to get that out there and talk about, for example, the free electricity program that we're working on right now, so that people all over the world can enjoy free electricity.
And
that's all part of the alien experience.
And how will they enjoy free? How will we enjoy free electricity? How does this work?
Can you keep a secret?
Just the three of us.
Well, I have relocated to the top of Pikes Peak, which is in Colorado, and up here we are able to, using the alien technology, harness the electricity that exists right in the air. It's the same thing that makes electrical storms.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty cool concept if it works.
Do you have a working model?
Well, I have the plans all drawn up, and I have some very interesting pictures that I've sketched out based on the alien technology, but I'm still trying to raise the money to make it practical.
When was the first time you were abducted by aliens? How long ago?
It would have been back in 1972.
Okay, gotcha. And you've been working
That's
on
when that's when they put the chip in my head the first time.
Okay. What do they want? What do these aliens want? I mean, there have been so many reports of UFO sightings. Both my partner and I have seen UFOs, but at the same time, what do they want? I mean, these things have been going on for decades. What you would think it doesn't take that long. A race is supposedly that advanced. It doesn't take that long to get something said or get something done.
No, that's true. The good aliens, they're trying to help us. They're trying to you see, we are all, whether you're alien or human, your soul is part of the chain of souls. And so the more souls that are aware of each other, the more power exists in the universe. And that's what the good aliens are trying to tap into and trying to help us. And now the bad aliens want to stop that. And they want to take over the planet.
Oh, they do.
It's just like the show V. The show V is based on a true story.
Really?
I didn't know that. Let me ask you this: do you have a website or something that listeners can go to and maybe further investigate what your theories are?
Yeah, it's just my name, which is UFO Phil, Phil, and it's UFOphil.com.
Okay, and finally, Phil, something they let you know. The good aliens call you ahead of time. What can we expect? What are they going to do? Number one, that the rest of America and even the world will be able to look at. I mean, too bad they can't clean up that oil spill. But at the same time, what is it? Can you tell us something the good aliens are going to do that will let us be aware more so of their presence?
Well, hopefully with this the free electricity program, people will begin to see. Free electricity is a basic human right. Just like HBO.
Yeah, I meant something.
They want everyone to have that, and once we are all getting that, then people will start to understand what the aliens are about.
Well, I understand that part, but something that before then, like maybe a big sighting or maybe something unexplained supposedly happened. Something that something we can put our hands, something concrete.
And to answer
we can put our hands on.
And to answer your question, yes, we can keep a secret.
Oh, good. Well, they're above us in the skies all the time, and all you have to do is look up. Many people just choose to ignore it and choose not to believe it. If you look up on any given night, if it's a clear night, you will see good alien craft. And as far as the bad aliens, it's evidenced by they're the ones that are creating these terrible storms. They can tap into that and create storms, and so you can see their work.
Okay, we just had a storm here yesterday that was pretty terrible, 37 tornadoes in Oklahoma. Are you saying there was aliens doing that?
It's the bad aliens. They're in charge of climate change and all the negative stuff that the world is experiencing. You just look around, you can see the bad ones and what they're doing.
All right. I said it was a final question. Do the good aliens or bad aliens, do they like Obama?
Well, they try not to get involved in Earth politics.
Uh-huh.
There's good and bad in everyone.
Right.
And so, Obama, I think he can do some good things, and maybe there's some things that he doesn't have right. But the bad aliens, they will try and make you hate everyone. The good aliens, they will try and get you to see the goodness in everyone. So they try not to just get involved in the petty politics.
Okay, all right. Well, I wonder why they don't fight it out.
Well, Phil, we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us here in Oklahoma City. It's UFO Phil, and his website is UFO PHIL, UFOphil.com. Thanks so much for taking the time to visit with us, and we'll be checking out your website real soon, okay?
Okay, I thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.